So this here's an interesting piece of Flagstaff's logging industry. This here is the old China Bridge. So a bit of context, back in the late 1800s and early 1900s, before trucks was the preferred method of transport, there was a lot of the logging industry in Flagstaff built railroads to haul logs from the forest to the processing plants. These railroads don't exist anymore. They were all pulled up after wheels and trucks were better for, hauling wood. But the bed still remains. And this here is the Chinese Bridge, they call it. One of the largest ones in here along Forest Road 700, which runs pretty much parallel to the old railroad grade. And they say this bridge was built by Chinese immigrants because labor was cheap. And labor was cheap and the people were plentiful. And it's in great condition. You can still see logs, which were probably the, you know what they're called, the railroad ties. That's what they're called. Forgot the name for a second. And this pretty much runs all the way to Flagstaff. And most people don't actually know this is here, because one, it's deep down a forest road, and while Forest Road 700 is only over there, it's just literally 500 feet that way, you can't see it because of the trees. So this remains largely hidden to the general public. And you can still probably find the old spikes here that were left behind when they pulled up the rails for the iron, of course. Here we can still see the ties, great shape. They're in pretty good shape too. Yeah. Volcanic rock here, because Flagstaff is a highly volcanic area, lots of cinder cones. And kind of funny, the San Francisco peaks were actually stratovolcanoes, if I recall correctly. They erupted a long time ago. Cool history there. This is actually, we're walking north and to the other side of the side of this chasm. You can see where the water has forced its way through to the path of least resistance over here, because this here's intermittent stream, of course. There's the railroad that goes over there. You can clearly see where they cut through the mountain to lay the ties. Cool to find an old railroad spike, but well, I take it is probably not, not supposed to take things. This is part of our history. Someone go an Arizonian. Looks like there's some logging operations up here. Got some machinery. A cone. Now there's the forest road over there, and where I left my truck. I think over there's actually government property, so I'm not going to go over there. It doesn't appear on my maps as government property, but there's a sign over there that says government property, so I'm not going to go cross over. But let's get down here so we can see the bridge from below. They did a really good job, those Chinese. And there's the bridge from below. And you can still, the ties are really cool to see from down here. You can see them poking out. Yeah, there we are. Some more support, and they eventually laid the rails on top of here. Don't see any spikes. Would be cool to find one though. Maybe I'll come back later.